How are you, Mrs. Salmon?
Fine, thank you.
Excellent. Welcome to the team.
Thank you.
Excellent.
There's a bit of a. I wonder who one of these is a bit loud. This might be mine. Yes, George. This is George. Yeah.
All right, George. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think there's any more echo now. But and unmute, guys, when you want to speak. Yes, George. So we just thought I'm just waiting for Nathan and Leonie to be on. Tomorrow we'll have Tamer, Rachel, and a few others. Also, we're waiting for Nathan's brother, Jordan, to come on as well. So I just thought it'd be great for us to connect up. Just let me just put this charger in a second. And also Sandeep will be on in a second as well.
Awesome stuff.
Great stuff. So, how are you keeping, brother?
Yeah, awesome, guys. I mean, we spent the last 48 hours just going around with the video crew, taping some of our new Dream Trips local partnerships all over Greece. So I flew up to Thessaloniki yesterday at lunchtime. I flew back in the evening. And then doing that around Athens today. So it's been awesome.
Fantastic. That is awesome. That's awesome. Good to everyone on mute as well when you want to speak. Good to see you on the call here, Leonie, as well. Good to see you.
Hey, Leonie.
Hi.
Awesome.
Hey, Leonie. Hi. You right, love?
Yes, thanks. Yeah.
My mum's here as well for everyone. Janet's on the call.
Hi, Janet.
How are you doing?
Hello,
Ariana.
Oh, hey, Ariane.
How are you?
Okay.
Okay. Hi.
Yeah.
Fine.
Hi.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Awesome. Do we have Nathan there as well, Leonie?
He's sorting it out. I've left him in the next room.
Oh, okay. Unless you do it on horizontal.
Okay, I'll call him.
Yeah, so that'll be easier. But great to see you, Ariadne.
Awesome.
Same here, Nathan.
Awesome. Yeah, I just thought it'd be nice for us to get connected up. Anything that you wanted to share with us, guys, and obviously we've just come out of the Dream Trip. I think it's me with the echo. So it might be. 1 second.
Do we have? Should I bring the headphones just in case?
Now where's the echo coming from? Yeah.
How are you after the dream trip?
Sorry, repeat that.
How are you after the dream trip?
Yeah, it was fantastic. Buzzed, excited, ready for momentum, ready to really just rip the roof off this. Great to see you on here as well, Sandeep. Great to see you as well. Awesome. Yeah, just ready to rock this.
Great, guys.
Awesome. So,
I'll let Ariadne kind of maybe share a few words. I've got just a quick couple of things to say, guys. You know, just in terms of the Dream Trip. I don't know, before Ariadne says a few things about the business, do the people that were on the Dream Trip maybe want to share, like, 30 seconds of what was the wow factor for them? What was the moment that just, they clicked of how different our Dream Trips are? Do you guys want to share that?
Hi, Nathan.
What's up, Nathan?
Hi.
Yes, indeed. I'll go real quick. In fact, no, Kay, should we go from left to right? Kay, what was your experience of the Dream Trip, your first Dream Trip?
Yeah, man, like I say, can you hear me, everybody? Yes. Hello, everybody. Anyway, one time. I'd like to say, thanks to George, wow, 5-star. It was more than 5-star. I think it was 8-star. Does that even exist? It does now, because we're all in one room, so it exists now, yeah? So I just want to say the experiences, it was just like paradise. It was just like paradise, rest in paradise, that's what I say. And that's what we did. And we rested well, we had a good time. And it was just amazing. It was just amazing. Honestly, I know you weren't there, but you were there with us. Yeah, you were there with us, my soul. With us, with the soul, you were there. Your soul was with us, yeah? And it was just like I say, it was incredible. So now I've got the energy to now talk about this to everybody that, you know, that lives near me. So I want to just, you know, while it's still fresh in my head, I want to be fresh to death and speak to everybody about this. And hopefully I'll have some left, and I'll have left legs, right legs branching off like a tree more than anything. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Well, that's, yeah. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, thank you.
Who's next?
Kalisha? Kalisha? Okay, you need to
Hey
unmute them.
everyone.
Hey.
I think, can you hear me now?
Yeah, perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, awesome. Yeah, the Mega Dream trip was just out of this world. I really took advantage of social media on this trip, and so many people are asking questions. It's just really sparked my excitement about what Will Ventures has to offer. A lot of people say that go to the event and something will click. For me, the biggest click that I've experienced has been on this dream trip, because you really get to understand the value of what we offer. So yeah, the pools, the food. I mean, when we did the kind of mini talk whilst we were there, I was saying Will Ventures turns the ordinary into extraordinary, and that's just no exaggeration. The food, extraordinary. The service, extraordinary. The company, extraordinary. The view, extraordinary. The price, ridiculous. So yeah, it's really something that is a once in a lifetime opportunity, and it's worth shouting on the rooftops about. So yeah, proud to be a part of this company. I'll pass over to whoever's on my right, Leonie, I think.
Yeah, if you unmute now, Leonie, or if you can see your name.
Hi.
There you go. Hi.
Hi.
So for me, it was the people, the experience.
Can't hear you. Can you hear us, guys? Can you hear us?
Yep.
Yes.
We can hear you.
No, sorry, a battery died.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Battery died. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Right. So yeah, sorry. For me, it was being somewhere with so many people who was sharing the same vision. That's the highlight for me. Everybody, it was just like the like-mindedness of everyone. You know, everyone was trying to achieve the same goal. They had the same dreams. You know, that was the highlight for me. Hello?
Yeah, we hear you perfect.
Hello?
Yeah, we hear you. Awesome.
Okay, good. Did you catch what I said?
Yes, all of it.
Okay, sorry.
Absolutely. Awesome. Thank
So
you. And
yeah,
I'll
that was the best part, and obviously the complex and the being in the sun and just experiencing that environment was awesome.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And I'll just skip over to myself real quick. It was I mentioned this once when we were in the restaurant, and it was that I wanted my children to have children, and their children, you know, following the concept of The Richest Man in Babylon, great book that I've read, and just really just seeing how big and how great this can be. I remember watching one of the videos on Will Ventures where they say, well, one of the leaders, she says that my reality is now better than my dream. And it's looking at people and seeing not who they are or what they are, but who they can become. And it's seeing Kay's excitement, Jessica's excitement, Kalisha's, Nathan, Leonie, and just there's nothing better than that. So for me, it was just understanding that this is something which I want to do for the rest of my life, and I want my children to enjoy it and their children, so on and so forth. So it was just a blessing, and to be able to share it on social media, family that was at home, being able to see the joys of what we're doing.
Great.
Nice.
Awesome. I'll hand back to you guys now.
And what about Nathan Hilton?
Nathan as well.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, for me, wow, where do I start? The whole experience was completely amazing. It was so wonderful to have Leonie there with me as well. She, pretty much like myself, similar to when I came to Florence, I didn't really know too much about what I was going to expect. There was the expectation levels were very low. I didn't know what to expect, and you know, off the back of going on this mega dream trip, it's definitely got me hyped up. My brothers obviously joined today. You know, I'm sharing my photos with absolutely everyone. I just can't help. It's a feeling that you just have to share with people, because the experience that I've had, you can't help want to share it. You know, it's hard to put it into words. I'm kind of struggling because it's just a fantastic feeling. But yes, you know, meeting some of the friends I've set up my Facebook page now. I've already had some friend requests from some of the guys that were already there, and it's just wonderful memories. You know, regardless of anything, I've got footage of some fantastic. You know, the white party, how scenic it all was with the balloons, and I can't wait to see the actual footage from the 360, because that should look awesome. And yeah, the whole complex, I could go on and on. You know, all I'd say is, for anyone that, I know there's a couple of you that probably haven't yet experienced the dream trip, but you really need to book it. If you, however you feel about this business now, once you've actually been on a trip, you know, it will be 100. How you feeling plus 100? You really will be on rocket fuel to actually move forward within the business. So yeah, that's literally how I'm feeling right now. I'm really charged up, and
Nice.
looking forward to Rome, and also booking the next dream trip. Hopefully, I think we need to try and bring the kids this time, because trying to work out all this time away and have babysitters, it's I think we're going to run out of favors pretty soon.
Great, guys. Do you want to?
After you.
No, finish it.
Guys, look, I mean, that's awesome. I love seeing the team, seeing you guys experience our product, because I remember my first dream trip in November 2009, and it really defined why the company chose to call it Dream Trips.
Yeah.
We actually got it. It made absolute sense. Welcome, Jordan, to the team.
Hi, Jordan.
Welcome to the call, man.
Hi all.
Awesome. So yeah, I mean, like I was saying, first dream trip November 2009. There were 65 people from 4 different countries, 3 really, and then we have Carlo, the president of international expansion, senior vice president, was with us. He came, you know, just for that, and that defined why it was called a dream trip. You know, people, like Leonie was saying, the relationships and the people and the experience of what you guys were saying is bang on. It's the quality of the food in the resort, but it's also the people. So a lot of people say, George, how did you build a team? How did you guys build a team of 140,000 people? How do you do that? And the truth is, we didn't. You know, I mean, we did, but we didn't. The team did it. You with me? And we used a very, very simple formula, guys. And I promise you, if you use the formula I'm about to give you, and repetition is the mother of all skill. So use the formula and you do it again and again and again and again, you will build a team of 100,000 people. Yeah? Maybe some of you right now, Jordan just joined today, he's a team of 1. Okay? Your goal is to turn that team of 1 to 2. That's increase. It's growth. 2 to 4. And you start multiplying. So here's the formula. Goal of a dream trip, okay? It's like a car, which a dream trip acts like the fuel. I think it was Nathan Hilton right now. Was it KU who said rocket fuel? Who was that? Hands up. Who was that? Was it Nathan? Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So dream trips are the fuel for our car. Okay. The trainings are a service to our car. We're servicing the engine, we're servicing the wheels, we're servicing the brakes to make sure the car runs better. We're servicing our mind. You know, we're learning personal development, we're growing as individuals, we're learning how to be better people, better husbands, better wives, better boyfriends, girlfriends, sons, mothers, daughters. It's personal development. It's impacting every area of our lives, our health, you know, our wealth, our spirituality. Our training system is about creating a holistic life, you know, having a balance in all areas of your life. It is building your business, but what we're doing, we're building yourself, we're servicing the car. So, Dream Trip, welcome dream trips are there. First 90 days, we're allowed to book welcome dream trips even cheaper than anybody else can. Why? So we can experience the product. Dream Trip plus training to service our mind, to become better, multiplied by action, yeah, and repeat. That's the formula. There's nothing else. Yeah, dream trip plus training, multiplied by action and repeat. And training is not just going big events. Big events are super important because that's where leaders are born. Yeah, but training is also on a daily basis. What book are you reading on a daily basis? Are you watching TV and allowing poison to enter your mind of averageness and mediocrity, of just what thinking is out there, what most people are plugged into? And as my mentor John Wimber says, average people live average lives because they do average things. So if we do average things, we can expect average results. We can expect average relationships, an average body, and an average bank account.
Mm-hmm.
But if we do extraordinary things, we can expect extraordinary results, extraordinary peer group, extraordinary trips like what you just experienced, and an extraordinary life. And of course, extraordinary children, right? Because we're leading by example. We are the living example. So everyone who's just been on a dream trip, now it's time for that action. You know, if you booked on boot camp, absolutely you are following the recipe to success. And success is inevitable. You know, now take the action. Now is the absolute best time to take action. Why? You strike when the iron's hot. You know, you've come out of a dream trip, you've got the stories on Facebook, you've got, you know, the people are curious. What are you doing? How'd you get there? They're curious. I'm telling you, when you come back on a trip, what do most people ask, right? How was your holiday? Amazing. How much did you pay? So if you told them that you paid less than £300 because after points was what, $500, how much is that in pounds? What, 250, 270 quid? Right? For two people? Is it around that? I don't know what exchange is. Maybe around that? Yeah? A couple of hundred? I don't know how much that is each. Find out, right? But you've got a crazy story. So you want to take the action now, use that story, you know, invite others to see it and experience it with you. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people out there don't know we exist. And I promise you, what happened in Cyprus, we've signed up over 10% of the population at some point. It's going to happen in the UK. Guys, Cyprus is an island of 800,000 people. It's 9,000 square kilometers. And we've signed up over 60,000. That's, you know, 65,000. That's over, that is over 10% of the adult population. What's going to happen when we do that in the UK? What's that, 6 million?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say we just do, you know, 1%. What's that, 650,000? Do you know how many tens of thousands of people are financially free from that? You know, several hundred millionaires, but also hundreds of thousands living a better quality of life, you know, being impacted by positivity, hanging around with like-minded people, living peak life experiences. I don't want to be like my auntie who was in a deathbed, dying of cancer, and my uncle was crying and saying, you know what, when you're better, we're going to go to Andros, the Greek island. I don't want to have those regrets of not doing these things whilst we're alive, guys. So, you know, let's go out now and share this gift. Let's go out and build this company. Let's go. You are the pioneers of the UK. You have an incredible opportunity. So my challenge to you is, you know, who's going to be the first SR in the team? Because when we pop a senior rep in the team, you know, either myself or Ariadne will look to come out for a week, maybe 2 weeks, and just build with you guys. You know, head to head, link arms, arm to arm. We'll show you how we build, you know, on a daily basis, how we do this, how we built this, you know, in the last 6-7 years, and enjoying the incredible lifestyle we are right now, but we are still building. You know, so I'll let Ariadne finish with a few words as well.
Great. Guys, first of all, well done for every single one of you that were at the Dream Trip. Now you feel you have your own experience, you can share it, and it's more powerful if it's your story than to get the story of other people. My recommendation, definitely book the bootcamp in Rome, because now you have the first part of the recipe, the Dream Trip. You have the enthusiasm, you have the energy, everything you need to take action and share this dream and bring in this opportunity every single one of the person that you love, that you want to travel with them. But at the same time, the second part of the success of the recipe is the bootcamp, the bootcamp at Rome. I want to speak a bit about this because when I started, I have nothing to. There wasn't any success story. There wasn't any dream trip actually to try. So I have to prove to myself and to every single one that it is work. So I decided to sign up people in my team from my first month. I signed up 12 people in my first month to make things happen. And when I saw at my account to earn some money, then I understand that, okay, it is working.
Over $1,000 when she paid 361. It's not some money. She tripled her investment.
Yeah. Yeah. But the time that I believe in the company and I lock myself in the company, it was when I went at my first 3 days event. And this was something like bootcamp, but not exactly. It was the acceleration.
Like,
yeah. And because there you will meet all of the executives, the trainer of the training, the trainer of the trainers, actually the director of the training of the company, the people that inspire all of the top leaders all around the world. So my recommendation to you, book the Rome now, and until Rome, take action. Take action because you never know, maybe you will be the next leader at the stage of Rome. And of course, book your next dream trip, because if you book your next one, then you prepare yourself. You're looking forward for the next one. So the energy is high, and when the energy is high, the speed is high, and the result, of course, it's faster.
Awesome. Awesome, baby. Yeah, I just want to add something very small to that. We booked our next dream trip yesterday. So one of the most beautiful beaches on the planet was 6 kilometers from the resort which we just stayed at, which is Voidogia Beach. And we just booked another dream trip at the end of August to Crete, to Hania, which is also, the resort is like, 15 minutes drive from another one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. So that's giving you a story. But we just want to tell you guys, who has booked boot camp? Nathan, do you know?
Yeah, I believe Nathan Hilton, you're booked, correct? I believe I need to clarify. I think Kalisha is booked as well. Myself. Yes, I think that's pretty so far. And I think Sandeep had got in touch with me today. She wants to know. You see Sandeep right here. Hey, Sandeep.
Yep, I see it.
Yeah, Sandeep wants to know, of course, the details of boot camp.
Awesome. Sandeep. So look, I mean, guys, I just want to tell you this, and we'll wrap up the call. The reason Nathan Salmon has absolute 100% direct access to us, 24 hours, is because he hasn't missed an event. The reason we have the results which we do is because we haven't missed an event in the continent which we're at in the last 7 years. I've never missed an event, ever. I missed the View in Australia because it was on our wedding day, but I went to the View in Europe. You with me? So that is the key to success. So whoever, Nathan Hilton and Kalisha, guys, you sign up to boot camp, you've got direct access to us. Who's training at boot camp? The first $1 million earner outside of the US. The first IMD outside of the US, Christos Christofi from Cyprus, is age 30, multi-millionaire, drives a Ferrari, hangs around multi-millionaires in Australia. And this guy was an average person living an average life as a career in the military. So there's nothing special about him. He wasn't born in a wealthy family. His dad was a cop, but you'll get to train directly by him. Sujay from Africa, top rank of the company in South Africa, one of the poorest continents on the planet. 6-figure earner, that's over $100,000 a year earner. And then Eric Zabowski, who is, to me, one of the best of the best trainers, along with Christos, trainers that we have in the whole entire company, $1 million earner, and has built the biggest momentum in the company. He's been maximizing our plan in one of his spots because it's building multiple positions. That's in one of his spots earning $150,000 a month. Because from your investment of 361 US or 500 if you're platinum, your cap is at $2 million a year. But there is no cap because if you ever get close to that, you have another free spot above what you already built, and you can just do it again. So, and then you got our international director, Marcus Seta. So, guys, it will be a mind-blowing boot camp. Whoever's booked, I want you to just reach out to us, post the receipt of your ticket in Team Genesis, and say, we are booked. We are all in. We will see you guys in Rome, okay? And once you do that, then we know we're going to reach out to you and just work with you. Understand what are your goals, what is your why, how big do you want to build this, how many hours a week do you have to build it, and we'll draw out a plan for you. Let's get you, if you're not qualified yet, let's get you to qualified. If you are qualified, let's get you to 10-10 or 20-20. If you're already there, we'll get you to residual income, and then we'll keep on driving to the next level. So thanks very much, Nathan, for setting up this call. Well done to everyone who was at the Dream Trip. And results, guys, it's all about now inviting. Master that invite. Let's, Nathan, can you arrange someone to be the special guest speaker for this Sunday's call? We're not going to be able to be on it because it's our Easter Sunday. It's the Orthodox Easter. So we're going to be just after church with getting ready for lunch. But give me 2-3 ideas who you want on there. Let's try to set that up. And what I'd love to do, make the topic mastering the invite, because that's the #1 skill right now. To how do you invite people the right way? Simple, not presenting over the phone, not trying to explain, just a simple invite. So you've got the quick coach videos already. You can find them on YouTube or in your office. Master that, guys, and I promise you everything else will come. All right.
Perfect. Thanks so much for your time, guys. Thank you, George. Pleasure. We appreciate it.
Pleasure. We appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Ciao, guys. Have a good night.
Ciao, guys. Have a good night.
Guys. Bye.
Bye. Bye.